Today we're going to count down the best rides at Grey Wolf Lodge. So starting off our video with a family raft side, we have got River Canyon Run, and just like heading down a river canyon without the rocks in the way, this ride right here consists of you boarding a family raft, twisting and turning down the layout, experiencing all the fun and excitement of heading down the wilderness before that final splashdown. Although that does not mean this is not going to be one rocky adventure, as with you being also in a 4-person raft, it means that you can share all of those reactions, good, great, and not so great with one another. And whilst I wouldn't worry too much with this raft not having holes in it, but we'll get onto that later on, but if you do scream, well, everyone can see your reactions. Therefore, you may want to opt for our next attraction instead, Alberta Falls, which, believe it or not, is the park's standard tube side. But oh no, that is not a bad thing at all, as once you have decided which one of the two sides you are going on, both are quite similar, but one is completely indoors and the other takes you both indoors and outdoors, you'll be able to board a raft, head down the many twists and turns, and just experience the classic fun of racing down a side. Yet let's just say that you're not visiting a Great Wolf Lodge for some mediocre sides, where what makes these so great is that amongst all of that, you'll be able to race someone else to the bottom, really turning those friends that we've just encountered into enemies, frenemies. The question is though, will you become victorious or take a more leisurely side down? Who here has ever wondered what it must feel like to head down a toilet bowl? Oh, is that just me? Well, if you have, then look no further than our next ride, Coyote Canyon, because even though they'll say to you that this is not a toilet bowl, it's a canyon or a bowl, it's a toilet bowl. And once you're boarded the raft, we would suggest a 1-person raft. You will get the option between the 1 or 2, but the 1 is better, and then made your way through the twists and turns, followed by the giant bowl section, in which you'll be flushed around and around and around, before coming out the end, you'll very quickly realise why. And just to clarify, the reason why we would suggest a 1-person raft on this one is because if you're on a 2, there's less chance of you spinning around or going down backwards. Do you remember a while back where I said do not worry about the family raft side because it hasn't got small holes in it? Well, our next attraction, Double Barrel Drop, may be a very unusual raft, but it's got the small holes. And oh wow, is it most definitely intense, because whilst this adventure will begin by you twisting and turning through a tube with some pretty cool disco lights, getting you ready to get the groove on, I would recommend holding on, because before you know it, and if you're facing the other way, you won't see it coming, you will drop into a humongous funnel section in which you'll rock back and forth down before then going into another tube, and oh yeah, another funnel section. Wow, that most definitely is bonkers. So bonkers in fact, that I think before heading on, you just make an agreement with your friends going, you know what, we're both going to scream. Who here loves roller coasters? And who here loves water slides? Well, I hope you do, you're at a water park. Well, if you said yes to any of them, or in particular, both of them, then you are going to love our next attraction, Hydro Plunge Water Coaster. As just like how we have taken you into a toilet bowl or 2 funnel sections, on this one right here, you'll be able to experience the fun and excitement of a slide as well as a coaster. Yeah, what makes this adventure so awesome is that along your way down the layout, you will not just get to experience the slide elements, for example the twists and turns, being able to board a raft, and of course the final splashdown, but also the coaster ones too. With my favourite one amongst the coaster sort of raft as well, being that you go uphill and over airtime hills. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.